Does this world get exhausting for you?
The world?
The world of attention, like wherever you go, people recognizing you, people following you. Has it ever gotten to a point where it's exhausting, or do you appreciate it for what it is?
I like the fact that you said exhausting because it's not like, oh, does it annoy you? Because I don't want to say that because then my friends are going to be like, bitch, like, fuck you then. But exhausting is a good word to say. Yes, it actually does get exhausting sometimes because I'm like a really like, everybody thinks like I'm like this crazy girl that I'm just like rah, 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 rah. But like in real life, I'm really type like antisocial and I just like be in my own bubble, in my own world. So like when I'm outside and I'm shopping or I'm eating or something, like I don't want to like, it's not that I don't want to socialize, but like I'm like sometimes I don't know how to like have a conversation with people. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Unless I really know you and I feel comfortable with you. So it's like when people be coming up to me and they're like, oh my God, I don't be knowing. Like I'll just be like, hi, and I be getting like anxiety sometimes. So yeah, so sometimes it gets exhausting because I just want to be like regular sometimes for like just when I'm not performing or doing a music video or stuff like that. So, yeah.
You really can't though. Like your life is so interesting because when people look at you, they see you as like 24/7. You're Rella G.
Exactly.
You know
and
what I mean?
sometimes I wish I was like Hannah Montana. Like
I you can take out the wig.
Yes, I wish that like I had a secret identity and like how she was with the wig. I wish that was like that. I don't know how they know that bitch was Hannah Montana though, because she looked the fucking same.
No, I feel like you should have that grace though. And the reason why I say your life is so interesting is because like I really do think you deserve that. I think people should, but it's hard for people to know when, I'm gonna use jersey as just a metaphor, but it's hard for people to know when your jersey is on, when you're in the game versus when you're not in the game, because the content creator life is it's always on, you know? So it's hard for people to be like, oh, is she Rella right now, or is she just normal person that's chilling?
And the thing is that the fans don't care though.
And
like,
they don't care.
They see you in
Can
real
you blame
life,
them though?
No, that's what I'm saying. If they see you in real life, and you know how you could tell somebody's mood, like if they're just like trying to like hurry up, like they don't care. They'll be like, "Excuse me, hello, Rella," and they'll keep following you, or they'll just pull out their camera and they're just like. I felt so bad one time because I was literally walking and there was a fan like trying to take a picture or whatever, and I was just looking at them like you don't see me like trying to get to where I'm going right now, and I just like kept on walking, and then I thought about it. I'm like, wow, that was really fucked up. But it's just like sometimes I just be like annoyed, like I just be like, damn, I just can't be me right now. And it's like you can't trust your fans all the time either, because it could be a fan or it could be somebody that really don't like you, because a lot of people don't like me either, and like try to get close to you for a picture and try to hurt you or something. So it's like I have to always be like on my P's and Q's, and I can't like be lacking because I'm too tacked the fuck. So I'll be looking at them like, bitch.
So how do you balance that? How do you have you figure out how to balance that to where you can actually find a way to be who you want to be, like your personal self?
I just gotta go with my security everywhere outside now at this point. Like,
yeah.
So I could just be like, they could just be like, hold on, not right now. And I'll have meet and greets if y'all want to see me at my meet and greets. But like, yeah.
Damn, man, that life is so crazy. I don't even know how y'all do. So y'all can't even just walk out and just do like a regular day shit. Like y'all want to go to like Burger King
malls,
or something.
The worst thing to do.
Yeah, the kids are there.
Yeah, malls is the worst thing to do. Flights, people still see you on flights and stuff like that. And then just you can't be. I love 42nd Street. I can't even really walk on 42nd Street because you know everybody, all the TikTokers be on 42nd Street. It's like everywhere you go is just always gonna be that. But I'm appreciative that I have people that love me so much.
Yes. Yeah. And that's the other part to it, is like, you know, they are the reason why
exactly. So it's like, you know I can't even be mad.
And this is your job. Like you have the coolest job in the world.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, right? But that doesn't mean that you should be taken advantage of. Like there has to be, I don't know when, how, or where it's gonna happen, but there has to be a balance to where you can actually just live life. Yeah. And maybe you might have to dye your hair. That's what it is.
I have on a new hair every other day though. So it's like
no, but you got a recognizable face though. So they'll know like, you dye it, whatever.
Especially me and Booba walking together, there's like one light skinned girl, one dark skinned guy. And then Booba's voice is mad distinctive. He be mad loud. They be like, that's Booba.
Yeah, that nigga be loud for no reason.
For real.
They be like, yo, that's...
Booba would amp it up though. Like if somebody's looking at me and Booba, and I know Booba looks at them back like they know who we are. And he keeps looking. I'm like, bro, don't look because they're going to come over here. They be like, is that Booba? One time.
Tell them about the story in Sephora.
Oh, no, Target. One time it was, what happened?
The person knew you
Oh yeah, somebody came up to me. They was like, "Oh my God!" Like they said my actual real name. They were like, "Oh my God, are you?" I'm not gonna say my real name, but they was like da 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 da. So then that's when I'm like, "No." And then I keep walking, right, and I'm with Booba. I know I should have left his ass in the car. So I'm like, "No." So Booba's like, "Why are you saying that's not you? You don't know who that is?" So I'm like, he's like, "I'm gonna go tell her." So I'm like, "Bro, do not play with me right now." So he's acting like he's going to her, and I'm like dragging him. And then that's when the girl was like, "Oh, you look like your hair's very pretty. Like you look like some girl that I used to go to school with." And I'm like, "No, not me," because I had a wig on anyway. Yeah. So then I'm like, "Oh my God." So then I get to the front desk and I'm paying for the items that I have or whatever, and my daddy's paying for my shit. And then that's when the lady was like, "Oh, are you Rella?" And then she said the other name, and I'm like, "Why do people keep mentioning my name? Like, you know what I'm saying? My real name?" And I'm like, "No, I'm Rella." Like it was a different lady. Like there's two people saying it. Yeah. So then I'm like, "No, I don't know who that is." She was like, "So you don't know who this is?" I'm like, "I don't know who that is." Like, Umbrella. And then she was like, "Oh, okay." Booba's like, "You don't know who that is? You sure you don't know who that is?" He's like, I'm like, "Bro, leave me alone." He's like, "Why you don't want that girl to know that you went to school with her? Da, 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 da. You trying to hide your identity? Like, that's you. Tell that's you." I'm like, "Bro, no." Then she's gonna start having a whole conversation with me like, "Oh my God."
Yeah, like,
and I don't, but I really don't remember that girl though.
Yeah. You gotta,
she came up
you
to
gotta
me
fake like you remember her when y'all start. Yeah, I feel you on that.
And I'm just so like on point now that I just be like, no.
Yeah,
like,
you don't know if she's friend or foe. Like,
one time somebody came up to me like, "Oh my God, are you Rella?" And I literally had my Rella chain on in the store, and I'm looking at her like,
"Are you stupid?"
No, no, but I'm like, no, and I forgot that I had my chain on, and she's like, "But your chain," and I'm like, I just walked.
So why'd you ask me that if you knew? You know what I mean? Like, what the hell? Speaking of the chain,
I was like, "Bro,
I want to talk about that." So that's when you walked in. That's what caught my attention.
You kept looking at my chain. I'm like, "Hold on,
money out here. Let's talk about the chain."
Wait, hold on. Before you say that,
ahead.
though, I just want to say, what you were saying about the fans and do I get exhausted and stuff like that. I just want to say that like I had to like teach myself that like. Oh, what I was gonna say? Oh yeah, I had to teach myself that like, cause like I said, one time there was a time that I really caught an attitude and I was just annoyed. And then like when I went home, I thought about it and I'm like, I'd rather have that than nobody know me at all when I go outside. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's when I had to like teach myself like, okay, like you're Rella now and you have to accept that, understand that, and just understand that that's what comes with it.
All right, gang, let's pause here for a moment. I want to share a quote that aligns with what Rella is discussing. You've probably heard the saying, "To whom much is given, much is required." That's what Rella is talking about when she says, "I have to accept that I'm Rella now." People like Rella with her talents are expected to use them to benefit others, including their time. It's a way of showing people appreciation and that you value them. Rella isn't just Rella from the block anymore. She's making her mark. So she must accept that giving her attention and time to other people while she's out and about is very essential. It's challenging, but those who understand it tend to thrive in her line of work. All right? Let's get back to the show.
But like in the beginning, it was just really hard for me, and that I'm just like, oh my God, and I want to like pull my hair off and like go crazy. Yeah.
I'm glad you mentioned that. So that's an actual thing. Like it does get to that point where it's just like, man, like what the fuck?
Yeah, like I want to go out to you, I want to do this, I want to do that, and sometimes I just don't want to be bothered. But like you have to realize like you rather have that, like I said, or just nobody knows you.
Yeah.
Like, you don't want to manifest that into the world. Like, oh my God, I'm tired of this. God gonna be like, you tired of it, bitch? Bet. I'm gonna make your ass fall off right now. Ain't nobody gonna know you. So I'm just like, yeah.
Yo,
you gotta watch what you say for real.
Yo, imagine God like, yo, you tired of shit, bitch? Right. That's crazy.
But you gotta watch what you say for real. If you be like, oh my God, these people are annoying, God's gonna be like, all right.
All right, nigga, I got annoying for you.
You don't gonna have nobody that like you.
You gonna walk out one day, you walk in, nobody saying nothing. You're like, yo, what's going on?
You start getting tight.
Like, yo, you don't know what? Stopping people and shit.